This tells you who you are being consistently. This tells you what you are offering as an energy expression that is being reflected back to you as experience. It's that simple. Who are you being? The problem is that you're not aware of who you're being. You're being driven around by your dominant ideas, your conditioning, your programming. And you're unaware that you say consciously you want this, but internally you're being that. And that is what you are continuously creating, because if it wasn't, you wouldn't have to keep trying to remind yourself of what you want. You wouldn't continue to have the fantasy of the life that you want. And yet your experience is to the contrary. It's because of who you are being, which is being driven by your conditioning, the dominant ideas within your mind. Hey, conscious creators. Today's session, Abraham discusses how you are creating through your being. They discuss that it's a how question and not a what question. They also discuss, or they ask the question, are you affecting your foundation? If you're new to this channel, be sure to subscribe, like the video, comment if you're inspired to do so, and also click the bell notification so that you're alerted whenever new videos are uploaded. I upload a new video Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. And know that our single goal is to support you in accelerating your ability to experience the life that you desire. But it requires that you work at the cause of your being and not at the level of any specific manifestation. And lastly, check the description. Check the description for the free training, I Am the Discourse. This free training was created to support you in establishing a firm foundation in who and what you truly are. This foundation is the starting point to manifestation. And second, check the description for how you can interact with Abraham directly, whether it's through a introduction or through the collaborative learning experience that is our online workshops, or through your own private session. Whatever you decide to do, be inspired, and we look forward to supporting you. Mastering the skill. Conscious creators, there's so many that are concerned about mastering the skills. There's so many out there perpetuating the idea that there's this to learn, that to learn, there's this technique, there's that technique. But you're failing to understand that you are already creating. You are creating now. You just need to understand how. And the how is in the beingness that you are offering. The how is in who and what you are being in any given present moment. What are you thinking? How are you feeling? What are the dominant ideas within your mind that are sourcing the thought patterns? If you be still and watch. If you ask yourself, based on every area of your life, you just say relationships and watch the ideas that begin to stream. Say money and watch the ideas that begin to stream. Say job or business and watch the ideas that begin to stream. Your thought patterns will be rooted in the dominant ideas that are housed within your mind. And are those dominant ideas aligned with what you want or what you do not want? That's the question. Are the thought patterns that begin to stream and the feeling associated with those patterns that begin to swell inside your body, are they of success or are they of failure? Are they of beautiful relationship or are they of broken relationship? Are they of lack and scarcity or are they of wealth and abundance? This tells you who you are being consistently. This tells you what you are offering as an energy expression that is being reflected back to you as experience. It's that simple. Who are you being? The problem is that you're not aware of who you're being. You're being driven around by your dominant ideas, your conditioning, your programming. And you're unaware that you say consciously you want this, but internally you're being that. And that is what you are continuously creating, because if it wasn't, you wouldn't have to keep trying to remind yourself of what you want. You wouldn't continue to have the fantasy of the life that you want. And yet your experience is to the contrary. It's because of who you are being, which is being driven by your conditioning, the dominant ideas within your mind. There's no techniques to be had, not really. There is awareness to be expanded. There is understanding to be revealed and gained. There may be knowledge to be accepted and allowed in, but you're already creating. The question is, how are you doing it? That's the question. It's not a what question, it's a how question. How am I creating right now? What is it that's affecting my experience, the experiences that are being reflected back to me right now? What is it inside of me that is establishing the experiences that are materializing? And how do I correct that which is within? How do I quickly draw out the resistance, the inner conflict to what I truly desire? How do I establish new ideas quickly? How do I release old ones quickly? These are the questions that will accelerate your growth and expansion, that will support you immensely in establishing and creating experiences that you actually desire. You have to address who you are being. You have to address how you are feeling. You have to address the ideas within your mind. This is the foundation. This is what's at the foundation, the core of your being on your current plane of existence. You have to make sure that you're working there. You have to be sure that you are affecting this area, these areas. If you want to make true transformation, if you want to accelerate your ability to create that which you desire, if you want to be truly powerful in your life, if you want to be at peace, if you want to feel secure, if you want to release all of the resistance, all of the inner conflict, and you can do that. You can be powerful. You can be solid. You can be full. You can wield a knowing and a certainty unmatched, rooted in source. But these are states of being. These are states of being that have requisite ideas, that have requisite thought patterns, that have a requisite vibration, frequency attached to it. If you can establish yourself in any of these, then you begin to draw all of the other components. You have to understand that. If you can establish yourself, begin to establish any part of it, if you can identify the ideas or the beliefs, if you can identify the frequency, the vibration of it, if you can do that, then you begin to draw all of the other parts. If you can do both, then you really accelerate the process. But it is a process. And it's not about the what, it's about the how. How are you doing it right now? Because if you can understand and recognize how you're doing it right now, then you can curb it to that which you truly desire. Then you can mold it. You can mold the process so that it is expressing and so that your life experience is reflecting that which you truly desire. And that's what we're here for. We're here to support those of you who are actually putting the time in, those of you who are playing and practicing, those of you who are offering fertile ground for these transmissions. We are here for you, to be of support to you. And we are excited for you. We are thankful, grateful for the opportunity to share. We're thankful for the vessel. We're thankful for each of you offering fertile ground for these transmissions. We are here for you from our now non-physical perspective, offering that which we know to be true, offering that which we know will transform your life. We honor you. We celebrate you. And we love you. We love you. We love you. Thank you.